Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision.
And the finish! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Isco. And here's Batistuta. And it's Wilshere. And here's Mbappe.
Natal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Isco is always looking to break lines. Mbappe! Ekitike! Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Wilshere. Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Natal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
This looks promising. Ekitike! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Costa Curta. Gravenberch. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. And that has put paid to that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Natal really need to bring up their intensity.
Ekitike! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Struck first time. He's on it, can he get away? Vieira. Gravenberch! And that certainly packed a punch. And the ball's gone astray. Isco. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Might be danger here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quick.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nepal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Beckham. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Rodri.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ruben Neves. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Nepal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberch clears. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Isco. And they're back on the ball again. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Forlan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Wilshere. Now it's Batistuta. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Forlan. And this is Batistuta. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Nice interception, well timed. Cafu gets good distance on it. Looking to play him in. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Bouten makes the interception. Wilshere. Costa Curta. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Batistuta. Coming on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 23, David Villa.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Goes looking wide. Threads one in. And now they can spring out of defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a searching pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Isco. Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get... Big chance! Superb goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 56
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Wilshere, or good read.
The Paul are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Head out towards the right wing. There's the header! No way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Isco goes steaming forward. It's Isco! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. More and more pressure on the ball here. David Villa powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through, and this is Forlan. Forlan! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was, and that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium, and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a...
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makaleli. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had it nicked away. Wilshere going full tilt down the left. Well, played right into his path. Picked out, great chance! He's got it all! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe, he's got away, chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Torres! Wilshere. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, Judge, surely! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
There'll be 3 minutes
Well, there's
added
only one
time.
team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Beckham is fouled. Van Dijk clears. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Fernando Torres. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Bale with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. He's in space and looking for options. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That was good alertness. Beckham. Isco. And they're on him in a flash. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Isco! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Wilshere. Coming on the field is number 26, Bellingham.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Can he get on the end of this? Makaleli. Messi looking to add to his goal. Torres takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. Makaleli. Fernando Torres. And Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
Number 7, Isco.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, De Bruyne.
And it's been taken short. Saka is having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Corner count is rising. That's 6. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for a runner. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Knocks it out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gerrard! David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably 2 things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Wilshere, that's an imaginative pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Batistuta, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Batistuta! Goal, France! front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Torres. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That has been knocked clear. Lovely shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. He's found a way through, and he's got his cross in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Not the most accurate pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. Schmeichel gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Busquets. Here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that's well spotted. Isco. Isco. Isco! It's anyone's ball now. Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Isco. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa. Isco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Wilshere. David Villa. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 2 then. Van Bouten is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's beaten the last man. Isco was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the counter-attack is on for France. De Bruyne. Busquets. And it's Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through. 4 added minutes on the board. And this is Torres. Cafu. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played into space out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hoisted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played into space. Oh, super find. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now there's a fine ball. David Villa! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the ball is out of play. It's run loose here. Wilshere for Isco. And it's slung out wide. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Wilshere. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Belletti. Pirlo. And it's Belletti. It's a searching pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Wilshere. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on, and he's had a hit! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again, in double quick time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Added time.
Suarez gets into a good position. And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Natal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Now it's Villa. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lobbed in behind. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe gets through on his... Great chance! They've done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Knocks it into space. Kante gets across to intercept that. Wilshere looking for the run.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's De Bruyne. Owen. De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Isco. Good purposeful running this. It's Isco! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. Pings in across. Costa Curta could try cutting inside here. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! He's delivered all right! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 12 minutes is number 19, Roberto Baggio.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Isco. Oh, super! Batistuta! Beckham bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Vieira is there to clear.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short. And Shevchenko! Wilshere. That has been cut short. And here's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Wilshere was coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is Forlan. Maldini. That's a sharp pass. Costa Curta. Now it's Forlan. And this is Beckham. Forlan. Batistuta. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Costa Curta.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Shevchenko. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Conte. To Isco. And it's Beckham. Isco is always looking to break lines. Mateus.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello, attendees.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Batistuta. Number
And
10,
we're off again.
Diego Forlan.
Nepal
Number
really
7,
need to bring up their
Isco.
intensity and rhythm a notch or
Coming
two,
on the
Peter.
field,
Just looked
number
a step
18,
too slow on everything.
Owen. Number 19, Mbappe.
And here's Owen.
Number 26.
Now it's Bellingham. He's Bellingham!
Substitution.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham standing over it. Climbs up big! And now they can clear their lines. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wilshere. Conte. And here's Owen. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus. Lovely feet. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Beckham plays it short. Vieira! And it's come back out to him. It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now...
Can he finish? And again! No mistake! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Face to face with... And the shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular manager.
There's the shot! Goal! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bellingham. Owen. And he welcomes it in.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! And again! Mateus gets it away. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Costa Curta. And it's Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball.
6 added minutes has
He
been
gets
indicated.
big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Owen. Tries to play it through. And he's certainly onside here. And that has been knocked clear. It's Wilson! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but...